are starting a new year, but think back to December. You know, when the end of the year hits, it's always easy to forget all of the events, the highlights, and funny moments that your family experienced during the past 12 months. So Christine McKay has come up with some creative ways to journal those highlights all year long. And I think too often we don't journal because we don't have a designated place to do it, but these projects take that excuse right off the table.
First of all, we don't have a designated place to do it, and if you're like me, you don't have time. And I will be the first to admit, when my kids were all little at home, I was like an anti-scrapbooker because I just didn't have time. I hated it. First of all, my husband.
Shocked.
I know.
Anti-scrapbooking.
I was.
Okay.
You know, my husband was in law school. So first of all, you know, there was no money, you know, to buy all of the expensive scrapbooking supplies, and second of all, our little house was so small that by the time it took to take everything out, and then having little ones run around, I just didn't. It was overwhelming for me, and I felt like such a failure because I wasn't scrapbooking like everyone else was. So what I started doing was I just started with my. I actually grabbed all. Look at this. I grabbed all my calendars from just years, and what I would do is just every day I would jot what we were doing that day, and I had to laugh because I mean it has like finales to TV shows and stuff on here. I mean how pathetic, you know, when you're a stay-at-home mom and I had nothing.
Finale.
Yeah. And so anyway, so I would just record a little bit of what I did every day, and then at the end of the month I would just write a summary for the month. And here all this time I thought I wasn't scrapbooking because I wasn't doing it like everybody else. And yet what I've learned is scrapbooking is about journaling. It's about saving those memories. And now that I have more time, I can go back, and I've recorded so well that I see a picture and I have the memories to go along with it. So this is just an example, and this is really going to date me. This was my scrapbooking. This was how I scrapbooked, and it's really sad. But I would, every month, on the particular day, I would take a picture of my son. So on the exact same day, every month, so I would see his progression.
That's cute.
And I would just record what was he doing that month. And just every day I'd write something down. And then at the end of the month, I would just write a summary. And for me, this was all I could do at that time.
So it's your children at a snapshot. This is their life in a month.
This is their life in a month. So what I decided to do was kind of to transfer that idea and make it a little more crafty, a little more fun, but at the same time, not overwhelming, because it's not meant to be overwhelming. It's meant to be fun. So the first one that I did was just you can buy these calendars that come blank. This one is by Making Memories, but you just buy them blank. And all of the paper that I used in this is by Fancy Pants, and they have one of my favorite paper lines. But what I did is I went ahead and filled in all of the paper to start with. Now the fun thing about this is, in fact, I'll just kind of flip through to the next page. See if I did this one. Oh, wait, hang on. I made little pockets for it. So there's little journal pockets on the sides, and let me just
hiding in there.
Yeah. So what I did was, you can kind of see that I only adhered these sides and I left this side open so that you could take these little journal cards that you can download on my website for free, and you can journal on it, and then you can just stick it in the pocket.
Look how perfect.
Yeah.
So again, the calendar idea continues where you're jotting down important dates and important significant moments, or even fun little sayings.
Exactly. And what I would recommend that you do is, it's really fun to take a picture of your kids, maybe even find a spot like your front door, and take a picture of there the same time every month and put it on there. It's so fun to see your house change for all the different seasons and your kids change, and it's not overwhelming. And meanwhile, you've got a whole year, and just every day just jot something down. And
so the picture goes here on the top.
The picture goes there on the top.
Every month.
Your daily little memories go here, and then at the end of the month or at the end of the year when you have time, jot a little summary and stick it in the little pocket.
So perfect, and it's cute, and it's fun, and like you said, not overwhelming.
It's not overwhelming.
And I love the idea that you can do it now and have all 12 months set up and ready to go.
Absolutely. Now my second one, this is actually my favorite. This is what I do personally. This is real life what I do.
Okay. Look how cute.
This is your own little My Family Planner, and you can download all of the pages for free on kmckdesigns.com.
All of these pages are there for you guys.
That is so
all
great. There. And what I did is I just took some chipboard. I didn't even buy a cover. If you want to buy a binder, you can, but I just took some chipboard and covered it. And I just did sections throughout all the year. And like I said, all the tabs, everything are included. There's a divider page. So for instance, for January, you've got your little calendar, and then at the end of the month, you can record your summary. And then there's a little place to put a picture on the next page. And you can add pages for as many pictures as you want. And there's a little daily highlights. So at any time during the day, when you're sitting at the ballpark, I love this because I can throw it in my purse. It's portable.
It's a grab and go.
Yes. So when my kids are playing ball or skiing and I'm in this lodge, I can just write down my highlight for that day. And then the next, it goes through all the 12 months. And then what I added too, and this is probably one of my favorite things, and I have a separate little notebook at home that I do this for. But kids say the funniest things.
Yeah.
You know, as a mom, you think you're going to remember when your little ones say just cute, funny things. But then, you know, I'll have my 13-year-old ask me, Mom, what did I say when I was little? And I can't remember.
You forget.
I've forgotten. And so with my little 8-year-old, I have a little book. And I do it for all my kids now. But every time they say something cute or funny, I just write it down right when they say it. It's quick, it's portable, it's in my purse. It's not a whole separate thing that's going to overwhelm me.
This is a great idea.
And then there's little notes in the back.
This is and this is what you do right now?
This is what I do. This is my real life. I just made a new one for this year, but this is what I do, and it works for me because it's portable, it's quick, it's easy. And you have to write down your schedule anyway, so why not combine it with your journaling as well?
All right, we're out of time, but another great idea is to scrapbook your blog.
Scrapbook your blog. A lot of people think that blogs are for other people to read, but you can also use it as an online journal for your family.
Okay, Christine, great ideas. And give us your website one more time.
It's kmckdesigns.com.
We'll link you there from our website. Again, all of these embellishments, the planner pages, a free download from Christine McKay's website, kmckdesigns.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, we were expecting this one. The most common can't live without food confession among Studio 5 viewers. We'll dish what it is coming up. Also, how to do a kitchen cabinet makeover. You can get this professional look with a little do-it-yourself update. A pro is going to show us how. That's a little later on Studio 5.